Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you are doing well. Well, you know that college football season is almost here when they release the AP Top 25. It's an oldie but a goodie, and it can always be relied upon to be a little bit controversial, but it remains the best ranking out there. And you know what? I think it's pretty solid evidence that the new Big 12, or the new 12 as I like to refer to it as, is going to be pretty darn good. The highest ranked team from the current Big 12 coming in this year is, of course, Oklahoma at number 9, Baylor's at 10 right behind them, and then Oklahoma State at 12. So those three schools really hold up a lot of the rankings for the conference, as we would expect heading into the season. If you look at the bottom of those rankings, though, 3 of the 4 new members of the Big 12 that will join next season fill out the top 25. Cincinnati at 23, Houston at 24, and BYU at 25. Down in the receiving votes are 2 more new 12 schools, UCF and Kansas State. So if you look at it just from a new 12 perspective, 7 of the 12 schools that will be in the new 12 are in the top 25 or receiving votes. That's pretty salty. That's pretty good competition from top to bottom in a conference that will be wildly entertaining. As I mentioned, Oklahoma continues to be the standard bearer for the current Big 12, and deservedly so. The Sooners have earned it on the field. I think maybe 9 might be a little bit high, and I might put Baylor above Oklahoma in this preseason poll because I think Baylor and Oklahoma State, honestly, will be the 2 best teams in this conference. I haven't quite all bought in on Brent Venables as a first-year coach, but I think he will be a great head coach eventually. And of course, Texas is receiving votes just outside of the top 25 because what would these voters do without their old reliable brands like Alabama and Ohio State and Georgia and Clemson and Notre Dame? Those are your top 5. They're predictable, I'll give them that. But I will say this, they're beginning to understand around the country that the new Big 12 is going to be a lot of fun and competitive. And I tell you what, if you're looking for a conference that you want to bet on, everything will be unknown in the new 12. It's going to be an adventure, and I'm ready for it. I almost want to get through this season, although I think this season could be a pretty good one for K-State. I think the voters missed on the Wildcats. I think this is clearly a top 25 team, but they're going to have to prove it, apparently, on the field.